congratulations on your successful IPO for your REIT. Round of applause. And I think in the recent history, probably the biggest IPO of real estate. So congratulations and good luck for the future. So obviously he doesn't need any more introduction. So just quickly, we'll just go through how this is. I have a list of questions, but we're going to keep it very open-ended. Maybe I'll start with a few questions and then we'll keep it open for you and the rest of the audience to just ask and maybe just have a free discussion. Thanks a lot. So just to start with, most of us are still, in our 2025, and obviously you are the man who are right now. But just give a sense of how it all started. Where did you sort of, where were you born and brought up, schooling, and how did real estate happen, and just some sense of how things started for you.
I'm very surprised. I grew up in Bombay.
Oh, okay.
I went to Don Bosco Particular School.
Oh wow! How long were you in?
I lived in all my life in Delhi.
Oh, okay.
And my parents are from Bombay, so basically my dad is in real estate from a long time. So he and his brother, they were brokers, along with Mr. Jitu Virwani. So my dad put up the most iconic building in olden days. I don't know if you guys are putting, but I know this is a building called Usha Kiran.
Yeah, of course.
So it stands on 6 columns, which is actually the foundation laid by my father. My father would actually lay foundation on buildings which were built on hills and everything, and then move on. And then he got into real estate. So I think in Goregaon there's a Virwani Industrial Estate, which is actually, so it was known as Virwani Construction Company. And my dad and his older brother, which we call him, I used to call him Bada Papa, because the 2 brothers married 2 sisters. They were not their parents. My grandparents were before my father was there. So they did construction in Pune, in Bombay. Then we moved there in 82.
How old were you?
Like 14.
Okay.
So my dad basically came here because we had 3 properties here which we planned to develop and we planned to go back to Bombay. So of course we left Bombay on a trip. To Bangalore and blah blah blah, small town. And we came here as kids. My father was into racing, so we would stay by the race course and Western Hotel. The auto used to be a unique thing in Pune and Bangalore. So we go for an auto ride. And then we said, I'm not coming and staying here for life. So, hey, finally we came here, I'm glad we came here. Then over the time, my dad just decided to stay here because he and his brother parted ways. Not by any fight or anything, but just that my cousins were not very keen on moving in because my dad's brother, which was married to my mom's sisters, they had 5 boys and 1 girl and 2 boys and 1 girl. So none of those 5 boys wanted to move to Bangalore. And then my uncle thought it was best that my dad came to business here. So
that was still happening on the embassy brand?
So this was all under Virwani brand. And then my dad started the brand in 1985, actually, when he separated from his brother. So, how old school people are there. So he bought a plot which is called the Ambassador Hotel, so he named the building Embassy Center. And that's how the name Embassy was born. And so how did I get into it? Of course, so I grew up as a kid in Bombay, like playing cricket and all sorts of things, but for some reason that the urge to make money was always there.
Did you by any chance play football for Don Bosco? It was a fantastic school, and I remember.
Yeah, so I played in Harris Street. I played cricket for Don Bosco. I played hockey. But when I came here, nobody wanted to play cricket with me because in '82, the standard of cricket here was nothing compared to Bombay. And then I went to there's a stadium at KC Stadium, the Active Stadium. There was a Parsi coach called KK Tarapur. He actually refused to even train me. So when I moved in here, there was a big thing about North India, South India, outsiders, locals. There was this whole thing going around, and then I gave up cricket and I started running 3 miles 3 times a week. then after that, so in sports I got into playing snooker, then I got playing golf. And now actually at the age of 50 I started playing tennis.
Oh, wow.
And, so I've been horse riding for a while, so I have riding as a passion. I'm a riding academy myself, which we teach kids and this year's Asian Games was the whole eventing team was sponsored by our company. So I sent about 4 Jawans, like 4 army guys and 1 civilian, 5 of them trained in Germany and France. And for the first time, India won 2 silver medals in the Asian Games after 36 years.
Wow.
Apparently, I call it my non-Sindhi venture. So basically, it was just a drive to make money. I mean, I was in college here also when I came moved here. There were all a bunch of guys from Bombay here because there was this Rama Engineering College here. A lot of people from Bombay were here. So for quite a few years, I had friends from Bombay here. We would go play snookers, start to camp a little bit, make some money, go out in the evening. So the whole drive to be self-sufficient was always there. I always say that you keep your eyes on the pennies, the pound will always come. So I know, I'm sure you guys are developers, you are some big businessmen, but I still think that you must keep an eye on, small money when you keep making on and off. Which, so even in my share, I still look at that money to buy a nice expensive watch. I don't buy it with my capital. Make some side money which is not my business. So I don't know, that actually kept me going. So if anything I need to do, I always keep my eye open, do something, some trading on the side, which you then don't actually put your mind if you don't have the urge to make that money. You keep doing your regulars. So that's how I got into construction. I started working with my father at the age of 19. I was in charge of going to the corporation to sanction files. So basically, my first job was dealing with corruption. And those days, it was
how bad or better is
much
it?
easier means you could write your LP number on the cover and give it to the guy and all that. Now, of course, all that is not allowed.
But the process of permissions was easier then, or not really?
It's basically it's the if you know the law, the system. I mean, if you want to do anything, you have to beat the system. I mean, and stay within that safely to do it. So that actually helped me quite a bit because even in today's time, there are a lot of people who I knew from then are still somewhere around floating in some department. So they are aware that they get our work done smoothly. And I think because of our knowing the law is also important in the business. And I think that taught me because I stood every afternoon in the corridors, doing fires, getting up and just to curse my father.
How many years did you actually do this?
I didn't go to 15 till I was 10 years.
Oh.
But then I would go on and off. Initially, that was my job. I was just given that as a job. But of course, when I was growing my business also, I would go regularly to meet. And now I haven't been there for ages. But if you keep in touch, I think that's the grassroots. I would advise you also. I'm sure you're learning something from your dad experience, but the fact of going there, standing, watching what needs to be done, how to handle people. So, where work for us, we don't have any problem with getting occupancy certificate, power, water, because we just go by the system. So that led me to, my dad wanted me to be in college, I wanted to be at the site. So it was like kind of your own passion to do it. Then at some point in 91 I started doing, my dad had a partnership with somebody, General Mr. Sarawi. I don't know if you know Arvind Jain from Pune. Pride Developers, So his father-in-law actually was my dad's partner, and then they parted for some reason. It wasn't any money fight, but it was some ego issue. But I spent time with both of them, so I started on my own. Actually, without my dad didn't want to continue. So then
This is 91. Right?
91.
You're 31.
I borrowed, so I'm 66 born, so I borrowed 25 lakhs. Somebody, people, 15 lakhs on one guy, 10 lakhs on one guy. And then paid a deposit for a property. And that's where I met a Gujarati gentleman called Anand Sanghi, who became my mentor sometime. So Anand is a old school from Bombay, who was like a big investor kind in Bombay, investing with his Poonam chambers and all those kind of things. So I would think that, yeah, so a lot of drive came from him, what to do, what needs to be done, you know, how to be hungry, but I think it has to come from you, within you. Also, I want to do something today which all of you are from Bombay might not like, you know. So I've been trying to do business in Bombay. So Anand Bhai Shukla is telling me that a Bombay developer, you know, has a good house, drives a good car, wife wears good jewelry, and has debt. And then he thinks that next deal he's going to make money, and then he'll pay off the debt, and then he'll okay, and this goes on all his life. And, so he launches 1,000 flats, he sells 100 flats for 20,000 bucks a square foot, he jacks a flat for 50,000 bucks a square foot, then sits and calculates his inventory and his net worth. Then the market slows down, so he goes to somebody and borrows only at 30%. Then he pays the interest, and then the market comes back at 25,000-30,000, and then he tries to sell. So basically, at the end of the day, whatever interest you paid, I find that still prevalent when I'm trying to deal with some people, that everybody, and that's why he was eager to deal with the young generation, because we need to change our country. We can't have the country working. So for 6 months, we don't hire anybody above 40. Anybody has to hire anybody above 40 has to take my provision in any department.
Wow.
Give me a valid reason why you need a man above 40. Because I think the young people will change this working style. But I find, strangely, in Bombay, the same way my father's time of operating in the construction, maybe with old newspapers, your dads and everybody, they have the same thing which you need to change, where one building is all their life. You know, they are only thinking of how to cover the balcony, how to put an extra floor, how to get PDR, how to do this, how to do that, and the building is delayed for so many years. In my opinion, if you do your math, if you actually had stood there and sold it and moved somewhere else, you would have been better off. Then you go back. You know, I have 96, 97, get a family separation, and I actually needed to borrow money, so I borrowed money against some flats of mine. That's when I realized. So I was selling that flat for 5,500 bucks. Somebody, I wanted 3 crore rupees, so I said, okay, I'll give 50 lakhs against each flat. So I said, okay, so selling the flat for 4,500, I actually took 50 lakhs against each flat, because each flat was worth 1.5 crores. So it was like a no-brainer, 50 lakhs, I'll sell the flat, I'll pay the loan. By the time I paid that 3 crores loan, I did the math, I was cheaper if I that day sold the flat at 3,250. Now that's the thing which, in our business, you need to keep your eyes on. Everything what you build is the end to the interest, because without borrowing you can't survive. Everybody would want to be debt-free, but you won't be able to do it and everything. But realistically, this is the whole math of this interest which I've seen. It's in our whole industry. I'm seeing it in Delhi also. Because we are trying to expand to NCR, but guys come in Rolls Royce, they drive only fancy cars, fancy watch, but they're completely screwed by debt. And that debt has no cash flow. And I'm sure whatever I'm saying is music to your ears, because you're probably seeing it in your house. You're sitting in your office, some of your dads are still doing it. But they wouldn't want to egoistically sell cheap. They want to get out. So, the biggest thing is that in our business, you need to have the balls to, when you're, I don't know how many people you saw in this movie called Gladiator. In the first scene, the guy says people should know when they're lost. So there are times, you can be a winner tomorrow, but you have to lose some time to win some time completely. You don't have to be ashamed of yourself to do anything. It's your survival, even in family, in this industry, a lot of people don't like to sell share, go on ahead. That's what, from I think the region you come, which is very prevalent, because I still feel that a lot of dads hold a lot of key to the business. It's not empowered. So I have 4 kids, and my older son is 27. He runs WeWork in India. He runs for WeWork without, he's completely empowered to run WeWork. We only fund him. He hires people, he decides everything. We just take review meetings on him once a month. I have actually, they are both in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, we actually requested him to join us over here.
Yeah, so he has some friends for this celebration. So second fellow is now leaving for the airport. The second son is 24. He'll be 25 in May. In October, we will see him. So in October, we made him the CEO. We made it all operational to run by him. From the warehousing, hospitality, office space, residential, every single vertical which we do business in.
I wish our fathers were there.
You should send them for a session.
I'll send them the video.
So we find that your risk-taking ability is from the age of 30, maybe 35. Then after that, you start becoming conservative and start slowing down. Your will to drive your business is that age, to work hard. Now, so last evening we were in Bombay at Blackstone's office in Express Towers. And after 5:30 when the stock market closed, we went to Mumbai to celebrate everybody and drinks and everything like that. Karan left from there for Sri Lanka. Aditya left from there to Chennai in the night. And went to meet some Accenture, Wells Fargo was a meeting, and we had a board meeting at Cleveland. 3 o'clock he was here for the board meeting, and now he's going to Sri Lanka. So, when you're a young guy, you have that energy to do all of this. So that's the thing, that's the best time for you to actually hand over, because in our business, of course, the volume of money is huge. But tomorrow you'll be 40 with 3 kids, 2 kids, 5 kids, whatever kids you have, and you're still listening to that. So that's key thing which you need to work on. To actually get yourself empowered and empowered. So empowerment is at all our staff level also. You can ask, they're completely empowered. The guy who sells a flat, he's completely empowered to sell the flat. He might sell it $100 less, $100 more, but we believe our people, so we don't think that we need to question his integrity. So our thing is there is zero trust or 100% trust. So there are only twos, there's no in between, no 5, 10%, 90%, 80%, like that. We as a company don't have any system of attendance, nothing. You can come when you want, you can work when you want, you can leave when you want. You're expected to do your job. So we find that young people have amazing skill sets and hard work, honesty. You'll be surprised that your generation is far more honest than your father's generation. I mean, I've dealt in pretty much. When I was growing up and I had investors who were like 60, 65, they always have an ace up their sleeve, they always try to screw you until you beta and then try to jam you, So, because you can't blame them, they came from a culture and era also where they had to fight, right? So they typically got that. And I was in between, half transparent, half chalu, And then we have the younger generation who wants to be clean, straightforward, transparent. We have young people working, And of course, also in my career, I think the transparency has paid us the most. Our relationships with HDFC Bank, with Blackstone, with Warburg, and the HDFC Fund is all actually helped because of transparency. Another thing is that in Bombay, I find that a lot of people are very hesitant to be transparent. Not for any reason, they're scared that the other guy will screw him or misuse, But I think you need to change the narrative. By being transparent, you find that people actually rely on you more, trust you more. And especially in today's world, when you get outside people to invest, and the money is, gets bigger and bigger, people will be much happier if they think that they're in an atmosphere where they're transparent and you talk to them frankly. You don't have to, observe them around delays. There's some stories. I mean, like I said, I find all this still goes on. I don't know, there's rare, but still, I mean, we're opening the Four Seasons next month. The Four Seasons in Bombay, the whole tower has come up, the guy sold all the flats, and now because there's a new DP, he gets 10 more floors. So now he's going to put a steel structure on top of it and start building on 10 more floors. So of course I understand 10 flats are very valuable money in a place like Bombay. But the guy who's bought flats down, the guy who buys the Four Seasons flat is also a respectable businessman or family. So either you compensate him additional for what you made, transparently, okay, I'm going to make so much and take the guy's commission, or you just build and say, you don't care a shit about the guy. I find that's why some of the things that the Bombay real estate market is also now selling only on completed,
Closer to
because of this. It was a trust faith. So in Bangalore, Prestige and Shobha, very large residential, very residential one. People still buy residential. So even in this so-called slow market, they are selling. People are ready to buy under construction from them and build it because of trust. And I think that in your city you have a huge opportunity. But you have to change your ways from old days. I think I'm sure your fathers will hate me. But you have to change your ways of doing business in that city. There's so much money there. There's so much money, there's so much demand there. And even the banks, I mean, today in our country, there's no dearth of money. You can raise money. I mean, look at this market now, whatever said and done, 4,750 crores. We raised close to 9,000. We have 9,000 odd crores in the bank now. I'm just saying that the money in the country is playing inside. And I keep telling foreigners always that in India, if you do the business the right way, that is proper ratio of debt, proper ratio of equity, don't over leverage yourself, you can make a 20% return even in a slow market. Even in a downturn, you can make that much money because most of us have invested in the land which is our own capital. The emphasis is talking about land. So you must write it in stone. You never borrow money in Thailand. Even in a booming market. My kids know I have 3 boys and a girl. All of them know that. Never borrow money and buy land even in a booming market. Because that's the only place where it can just take you down. So it's pretty much, I mean, I think this whole thing about financial management is an important part. Now RERA is there, so there's misusing of money from one project to another is not there. That's why finally you find, like Bangalore, there are 4-5 developers, they're more family owned, but because of the discipline, they're actually able to do business in all cities completely. So I think that in your city, like again said, that you are the guys who need to change the whole way of working, and there is enough scope. And I know that in that city, how many of you here said?
Yeah,
25, yeah. So I can guarantee you that every person here can take 10 Americans as far as your brains are concerned sharp. So I find my home in Bombay, if young people are much more street smarter, they've got a whole lot of maths behind their head. Even if they're not Harvard educated, you don't need to be there. You need to have common sense and the will to drive and the fire to make money. But I think if you just put transparency and your money management together, you can change more. And everybody likes to buy slums, because on Excel sheet slum looks beautiful. But how realistic it is to complete it because of the laws, because of all the kind of laws we have in our country. Somebody can get a stay order, one guy can get something order. So I also want that. Right now, most developers' problems are the slum. Whoever has taken this SRA projects and everything, they are the ones in trouble. Completely. Because of course, like I said, on Excel sheet, the math looks great. Completely. So that's it. There will be too much to
Thanks a lot. Any other questions?
What was your vision behind wheat? Wheat is such an iconic instrument, but India somehow has never been able to see a successful market.
So, I started building this park. So, I don't know, so if you do your homework, then this park actually started the whole business park story in India. DLF was building in Gurgaon, they were building independent buildings. And then somebody suddenly built in one area all the office buildings and called it like a business park.
When was this started?
2001. So, at that point of time, we were renting buildings and everybody was selling. And so everybody asked me that, why are you crazy? Why are you renting? Why are you not selling? But at that point of time, in 2001, 2002, interest rates were only about 8% at that time also. And to me, it was a math that selling, if I would sell, I would get like 2,200 rupees per foot. And if I was renting, I'm borrowing from the bank, I was getting 1,800 bucks a square foot from the bank. My land cost was like 250 bucks. My construction of the first building was like 730 bucks a square foot on this rentable area, 735. The most expensive building we made in this whole complex was 1,400. And mind you, some of these buildings are all built in 7 months, 8 months, 11 months, not more than that. From start to finish, with power, occupancy certificate, water, everything. So that a lot of people say, like, what is the rocket science here? What is being done? I still remember Sanjay Chandra sent somebody from Delhi to see what it is, but we didn't do nothing. From your dad's time, my dad's time, it's the same thing. You can open a slab, double centering, 9 days, 10 days, 11 days max in double centering. But it's just the management of the construction, the provide the money, give an aluminum guy 30% advance, giving 10% advance. We taught our aluminum guy to start putting aluminum from downwards, not to put aluminum down. But in India, strangely, everybody built the building and then the aluminum would come down. So our basements, it was just pure, nothing, the same old. We didn't use any, of course, ready mix concrete was there at the time, but we didn't use anything, any exciting technology besides managing the money and taking decisions to put the building together. So at that point in time, the rent was like 26 rupees and 26, 27 rupees, and like I said, the bank was lending me 1,800 rupees a square foot. I thought I'd sell for 2,200 and pay some tax, I'll get 2,000. So 2,000, I'm getting 1,800. It's only 200 bucks less, and in 8 years, it was again 2,200, right? For less of, I lost only 200 bucks a square foot. So that 200 bucks was again 2,200 in 8 years. So where would I make 5 times my money in 8 years without capital depreciation? So that actually made us, and of course, then I'd walk to any party, so people would say that, how do you sleep in the night? You have debt, like you have 200 crores debt, 300 crores debt. So actually, now also we have something like close to what, after the REIT also we pay off, we have close to what, 9,000 crore debt. But all the debt is rent paying. So it has cash flow to pay. It's not debt that I have to wake up in the morning and start funding it or something like that. So it's self-paying. That's also actually at that time it was 1,800 bucks. So every time I rented a building, we took home 600-700 bucks a square foot. Use that money to buy land. So when we came here, I had only 5 acres of land. Now it's 60-acre park. So that 5 acres, we actually bought and collected the whole thing and made it to 60 acres. So that's how the renting thing started, and suddenly there was a big boom of office space to come in, and people were just, IBM signed up with me in 2002 for like 700,000 square feet. One agreement to take in phases from 2002 to 2007. And by the time actually I reached 2008, they taken over 1.5 million square feet of it. So this is another thing which helps, because I've seen it happens here also. What you need to do is, at least in the office market, it's the customer is king. So you have to make it easier for the customer. It's no more real estate actually. Differentiate real estate and say, I have to get money for this extra area. I'm glad this for this extra area. Be more friendly, and I think then the relationship will help you bring in money. So we're a classic example of relationship building. We have companies who just blindly take space from us. Like in north of Bangalore, we're starting a park. We have right now only about 14 acres. And we've blocked about 30-35 acres. We've already managed to lease 600,000 square feet. With a company who's taking space believes that we'll make that only park, which is going to be here. But say maybe we'll make an 80-acre park. But believes that we'll do it. So of course, because we've done it repeatedly and stuff like that. So I think that the way office leasing has to be done, rent-free period, you block the building. I know it's going to be difficult to convince your dad that, for 1 year you have to give this guy an option to take more space at this fixed rent. Because typically your dad says, let him come that time and take it, whatever rent is, we'll take that time. But all that has to change at some point, and we're as international as any other city in the world is. So why can't we also adopt practices which is going there? Those kind of old things about businesses, old times where you take the last rupee and give the key. So I'm going to tell you, in 1993, I sold a flat to a guy called Raghuvan Sundarajan. He used to work for handbags. And I agreed on an 80 lakh flat to take 10 lakhs from him after he lived in the flat for 3 months. Okay, because we had all these businessmen, Gujaratis, Sindhi, Marwadis, businessmen buying. We didn't have any corporate customer. He was working with, had a big position in handbags. So I thought I'd be sell at the flat, and I could have fired by my dad. He said, "You're an idiot, this is our only business. You don't give the last 100 rupees, you don't give the key." I said, "But the guy just wanted confidence because he's had a bad experience building leakage and this, that, and everything, blah, blah." And, anyway, I had committed already, so I did the deal that basis. The guy paid me my 10 lakhs after 3 months. But through him, I sold 22 crore rupees flats. Property, office building. Because he worked for Anvaxis, then he had a connection in Max India. So he knew a whole different bunch of people. He had all these white collar people working, salary collar people. He just introduced all of those people to me, really. So I think that you have to, each one of you probably look in your own company, how things are being done, and try to change, bring change. I don't know how easy it's going to be, but. Maybe lucky, I was lucky. I had a dad who was fired me, but listened to me. And I'm doing the same with my children because I think that I need to empower them at an early age to have the ability to learn, and I don't want them to get married and stand in front of me asking for how much money they should be spending or whatever it is. So those kind of. So my daughter also looks after her family club, the luxury club. I'm teaching her also because she gets married tomorrow. Myself, but half the men are idiots, or something happens to marriage, they want to be independent. So, they need to be dependent on because men are like boys. I was just saying that the difference between men and boys is the cost of their toys. If 4 of you went out drinking and your wives heard the conversation of that evening, respect next day morning, So I don't know, we started building, and frankly, Mr. Parekh, Jitu Virwani was one who actually, believed in my story. Because when I came in 2007, between 96 and 97, we had a family separation. My younger brother and me had a 5 years, 96, the market crashed for the first time in India. The real estate market crashed, so at that time we had a joint family business, and we had property, we had land, but we had no cash flow and all that, stuff like that. And of course, I was accused of siphoning money from the family because money was not there. So every time the money go, but money was in the business, and we parted. And then I started again fresh in January 99 Jan, 9th of Jan, I signed like that because I was running the business, so it hurted me the most. back to him. And I don't know if you know KG Krishnamurthy, who runs the firm. Yeah. So KG was the in charge of credit. KG would take me to Mr. Parekh, all our proposals, Mr. Parekh. And subsequently, he asked me this question 2-3 times. So I have a house in Singapore, Dubai, here. I don't own a single Mercedes. I have probably all the cars which are there. But till today, I haven't bought a Mercedes car. And we actually made the Mercedes corporate office. And they gave me, there were some cars, they were launching 128 cars at discount, they said. And they wanted to give me a car specifically. And I said, look, I can buy any other car, but not a Mercedes. So actually, HDFC funded us regularly, and that's another thing. So a lot of my conversation is going to be around managing money, because I think I built my business as not as a developer, but as a finance-oriented person. The bankers will give you as much money as you want, as long as they see you use the money in the right place, for the right purpose. They'll bail you out also. Nationalized banks, all that, local banks, they're not money, not bank money for it. They'll take the umbrella off you when you need it the most. They're ruthless, nobody can do that. But they will look at relationship and they would give you money as and when you grow your business and believe in you as long as they watch that your lifestyle, you're using the money for the right thing, you're running the business in the right way. And I think that our country has a huge potential. I tell my kids that what platform you have today, if you just come to work at 10 o'clock and leave at 6 o'clock also, you can achieve a lot by doing your work. And somewhere I think, guys, you must stop chasing this, that you have to make all your life's money from one fucking building. This is just at 10 years. I know there's a lot of value at that, but you will find that if you keep delivering and building trust, and especially in your city, because I had this mentor of mine, he used to keep telling me that the buildings you make in Bangalore, if you make in Bombay, people will pay you 50% premium, for that kind of buildings and stuff like that. But because in your city, if you do good work, people pay some absurd price difference. I've seen buildings which have got 100,000 rupees a square foot and next door 60,000. And another thing is that why people don't spend on the buildings actually? Because the cost of construction relating to your sale price is nothing much. But I'm presuming all this comes because of over leveraging, and then towards the end, it's like the flyovers in India, the flyover starts off well, then there's no money to paint underneath also. So that kind of thing which you need to avoid. I would have actually loved to show you a residential development we have at Embassy Boulevard. My daughter looks after the club and the 170 villas, but even if you don't buy it, you must see that what can be built in India. So if I can build it, you can build it. We spend what, 6,200? You spend 6,200 rupees a square foot. On cost the villas. All the toilets are done by us in Italian marble and stuff like that. Nobody has changed anything in the toilets. We had the Italian marble bought from Italy, flown to Singapore, cut into sizes, put into boxes, labeled number wise, brought it here, laid it for only 160 rupees per square meter. But perfectly everything. That's all. It's not like some 500 bucks extra or something. And at least I know that I'm buying genuine Italian marble. Some guy not screwing in wine from Turkey and selling me Italian marble. But if you keep that, and this can be done in Bangalore, can be done in Bombay. It's just that I think that you need to put an attitude to give the quality, which can be built. And then Bombay, you guys are lucky, you get paid for it. Because people pay the premium. People are crazy about if somebody does good work. For some reason, I find that everywhere in the lobbies, like somebody makes an expensive building, makes a lobby, doesn't run the air conditioning, I went to that Imperial Towers, which are this building. They have a nice, sexy lobby and all that, but that air conditioning, no society shut the air conditioning. So what we do, or what I would suggest, because this will happen everywhere, you need to kind of build in some money which that automatically takes care of it. So the buyer does not have to pay monthly money for at least all these things, because once they start enjoying that, they pay. You know, once you walk into a nice fancy building. I mean, you go to Singapore, people say, oh, Singapore is a nice building. But hello, when you walk in a Singapore lobby building, is air conditioning is running. But here, guys will pay 100,000 a square foot, skin on air conditioning. So that long back led us to build our own property management company. So we have a company called Embassy Services Private Limited, which manages all our buildings. We sell a flat also, it's conditional that the maintenance will be done by Embassy Service on a cost plus 15%, now maybe cost plus 18%. You know,
Like mandatory.
mandatory. So you can't give it to anybody else. So you want to buy a building from us, we can. But that company today, this year made 115 crores profit before tax.
Wow.
So I started this with the fear that, you know, because I grew up in Bombay, I heard so many horror stories of rich families becoming, coming down to the streets and all this shit happening. So I thought at one point that even if the real estate goes to dogs, at least the buildings I build, by maintaining them, my family can live. That's how I started this company called Embassy Services. And I was in Bombay on one day to have dinner with some Japanese guy, a company called Oryx, who's invested in ILFS and all that. And they've given a valuation of to buy 30% in that company for 3,500 crores valuation. And I came back from the meeting and I'm just thinking that, you know, should I do it, should I not? Because I just said that, you know, this was the company which is just for emergency, right? So if I sell 30%, I'll get 1,000 crores, I'll pay tax, I'll get 1,000 crores. And I wanted to give it to my kids to run a family office. And I said, better than that, just to get this 150 every year, next year, because anyway, projection is 130 and goes up. So why sell it to this orange? I mean, valuation and all sounds good, but so for me, cash flow is better. So that's another thing which I find that I'm sure you, some of you also observe what is valuation game. I think I don't know about old school, but I think the valuation game should just keep your mind off the valuation game. You must focus on cash flow. You know, I mean, valuation, some idiot will read in the magazine that you want so much. What is that? I know probably half of you are Gujarati over here. What is Guju, Sindhi, Marwadi, money? How much in the pocket is important. Valuation reading, what is this, your net worth? So my older son is doing business with WeWork. And you know, now WeWork is negotiating to buy into WeWork India. So India WeWork is the only WeWork where WeWork didn't invest. Because WeWork Global thought that India is a dangerous place, you know, people can take you for a ride. Unfortunately, when you go abroad, you know, you get to hear all these things which you know, burns in you when you hear all this thing. But also, let me be honest that this is a result of a lot of our own colleagues who've been short-term greedy and, you know, taking all these funds for a ride. You know, it's happened in Delhi, mostly people from the north. In Delhi, it's happened abroad. A lot of these funds were looking at 30% and made 3%. They're fighting in courts. And the Boras have no choice. And, you know, they run a big $1 billion fund. So then they think that's such a small money in India, let me write it off. Rather than taking a headache of solving the problem. You know? It's like if some guy owes you like 2 lakh rupees in Mathेरान, how many times you go to Mathेरान to collect it? One day he comes to the office and he says, it's 2 lakh, I'll give you 25,000 bucks, you'll take it. So same with India. Mathेरान. So any of these big funds, I mean, though on the other side, it's a good point for negotiation, because if you come across any property which is owned by a fund and in trouble, you know, you might feel bad, but don't offer them more than 15-20 cents on a dollar, because this is one of the reasons that they'll sell and go. They don't like any headache. You can solve it, you know, and get out of it. So I'm saying that actually gave a lot of bad name to the country. Otherwise, the country would have got a lot of money in real estate earlier. Now, you know, it's trying to build again. I am on just hopeful that REIT will help also, because people listening to Blackstone's story will want to come in and look at India. Like we had our anchor book, which is 55% of the offering, was actually we could give only 50% of the long term to most of these guys. So that means they were more hungry to put in the money. So that's how we landed up with we worked want to invest money, and we decided we'll invest the money. And now whenever I go to negotiations after fishing the next month, whenever I go to negotiate, they talk about valuation, I talk about cash flow. And I don't know what you'll be worth so much, but look, I'll be worth so much, but the payout is going to be one time, you're going to give me some money. But if I'm running it myself, I'm taking money every year. So that's where our battle is going on. And anyway, they have right to buy me only in June 2021. So. But of course, it will change because WeWork wants to think, India is a huge market and has great potential. I also think so, equally that 40% of tenanted buildings will be co-working space. That high. Because I'm sure your dad's built all these buildings with 400 square feet office, 500 square feet office. Nobody built that building now. Everybody built big buildings and large buildings. Where do these small people go? Where does an architect, where does an insurance agent, chartered accountant, lawyer, where does he go? Besides knowing that. So I think co-working space is going to be a huge in India. And, we were lucky to get the franchise for India. So we're right now in Bombay, Delhi, and Bangalore, only 3 cities. About like 35,000 seats, which is roughly about 3 million square feet of office space. And it's the fastest we work in the world in terms of 35,000 seats. And this year we're doing another 50,000 seats. So by the end of the year, we'll have about 80,000-90,000 seats. I think that's growing because I'm sure a lot of you don't even like going to work in the office your fathers have because it's an old building, it's badly maintained. You want a nice, more better atmosphere because we find that also your whole energy level of your office working changes when the people work. So a lot of people have WeWork office there. So why are you here? Because they find that the efficiency has gone up. So the office space is a very important space, but of course for elderly people it's a very sentimental place also. So I also still have an office in the city where when I borrowed this 25 lakhs and started, I still have that office. It's about 6,500 square feet. It's nicely done up, everything, but it's most time empty. So then today afternoon was there for some time. But I retained it also for sentimental reasons, but I don't expect my kids to go and stay over there. It's not that bad, but that's it. But I see a lot of buildings in Bombay that are old and not maintained. So that's what we're looking at. And I think that it's important that you change how you run your companies. And actually, I think that even being in Bombay, you also have an opportunity to make a debt-free company to sell residential work. See, offices you need to borrow because you need to discount the rental and grow. It's all the same borrowing, But residential, it's easy to keep debt-free if you use the money for the project. That's nothing like it. That's any developer's dream to be debt-free. I believe that Vikas Udro is zero debt, right? Almost debt-free. So that's pretty much, I don't know, as a company, our focus is now on warehousing. We got into a hotel, and this was our first hotel. We learned from here because it's like a captive audience for the park. So now we learned that in every park of ours, after building 2, 3 million, 4 million, it's better to put a hotel. So it takes care of itself. So it's in your house, you have a nice center table, you have a nice vase in the middle. The hotel is financially not as good as the office building, but in one way it adds value, and because of the hotel, the office price goes up, the rents go up. So we got into the hospitality by default, and right now we are building 4 buildings. So see, Monday
Tech Village.
So Tech Village, we're starting 2 hotels, and Manita is another park we have in North, is as big as Tech Village. That has already 2 hotels, construction of the convention center going on. But as a company, so we've remained focused to real estate. Warehousing again is because your skill at buying land and getting approvals is there. A dabba box anybody can make. But the main important is the skill is at buying land, cheaper land, and I'm sure you, at least from your dad's experience, know how to buy cheap land. That's in our business. That's the most key thing. And I think that so an expansion, as a company, you get a lot of offers for different businesses. We just stuck to real estate. Period. So we do hospitality, warehousing, and next is to like this wheel lift concept, student housing, selling bed by beds, bed-wise, renting space. That's another big business. Which the good thing about your region is that, see, even I think the only state actually you can make affordable housing itself is in your area, because you still have good railway network. So you can, even Bhiwandi, the train goes to Bhiwandi, which land is like only 1 crore 20 lakhs. In Bangalore, if I had 1 crore 20 lakhs where I get land, if I go for affordable housing, there's nobody there. You won't get transport, you won't get bus, you won't get train, nothing. So you can afford to sell. And my thing is that in 3 years from today, the big boom is going to come in residential.
Oh, yeah.
But 40 lakhs to 1 crore 20 lakhs. Max some places 2 crores. But if you have cheap land and you create a model which you can build efficiently and cost saving. So I'm trying to help fix my brother-in-law's business. I was spending the morning with him, and I know what he can do, these guys can't do. So he can make a flat for 2,000 bucks a square foot, but an embassy guy can't make a 2,000 square foot flat, 2,000 rupees square feet flat. But if I go to Gujarat and all, the guy makes a flat at 1,500 bucks.
Yeah.
That's something you should learn from. I'm sure these guys can help you make it cheaper residential.
Yeah, true.
So that's the place area which you must focus on. And in your region, it'll be huge because there's good infrastructure. The Maharashtra government is building a lot of infrastructure. Trains are accessible everywhere. I think that's an area which is there. But stick to your core business. Don't get enamored by fancy people coming in and offering you different businesses to do. So I have a very good saying in that the coconut tree is very easy to climb. Getting down is the problem. So when you see other people's business now, it looks like a coconut tree. You reach it, but you get stuck. You don't know how to get out. In your business, you get stuck. You don't know how to get out. You have 3-4 projects. You know how to maneuver and things like that. But when you're young, when I was young also making money, 1,000 people would come in and give some offer. I had to do this business, do that business. Every day some guy will come with some nice, printer, print a nice money brochure and come and then start putting you, and then you get excited and let's do something new, let's do it. But I think there's no business in real estate. The richest people in the world are from real estate. There's no doubt about it that for a long time it's going to be around as far as making money is concerned. I'm sure all of you are quite hungry to make money. That you flew all the way to Bangalore to see Bangalore on the weekend plans, I'm sure you're hungry, otherwise you would be here.
Just a question, sir. Typically you have a lot of these leasing assets. How have you all seen retail? Is that a play that you all want to take steps towards, or what? I mean, why was the
You asked for the REIT. So when I was doing this Wednesday, Mr. Parekh is the one who actually told me that the REIT is the best way for you to never do an IPO. Don't ever go for a public offering because, and I think that's I don't know if you are public, you probably realize that real estate market in India is not matured enough to do an IPO. We don't have land insurance, we don't have so many things. So everything will go wrong. If you meet tomorrow Mr. Irfan, he'll tell you that he would love to buy back all his shares as a dealership company. So we're known as the biggest competitors, but we're the best friends. We do a lot of business together. We buy land together. We do a lot of this together. And especially when we're from both separate communities, people still think that we're fighting like that, but it's nothing like that. And of course, he, on my behalf, makes all the commitments to anybody who has to be done as far as this CREDAI is concerned. So I've honestly never been to a CREDAI meeting. I mean, once Mr. Parekh forced me, so I spoke in Dubai at a meeting, and then after that, never. So I honestly find it that if you have people like Irfan who are doing them, what am I going to do there next time? Neil Raheja, works so much for the REIT. I mean, he's one of the great guys to advocate to do that. All the REIT probably is done by Neil, it's all his hard work. But he wanted me to go first. Then he said, after you, I'll come. I'll come in. So, Mr. Parekh actually suggested the REIT. So, in 2007, I attempted to do a REIT in Singapore last day, along with a company called Maple Tree. We had only like 2.7 million square feet that time. And then that time also the market went down. So, we lost our valuation by 75 million. There was a 75 million valuation going down. It was a hell of a lot. So I said, I don't want to do this REIT. Because we had no pressure from the banks to pay. I was again taking money and paying the banks. Even now we raise money only to pay the bank. No Blackstone, no me. We haven't taken any money in cash and taken money home. We just kept ours in units. So it was his brainchild. And then over the time, the REIT, the law seemed it's coming, and finally it came. So I think it's one of the best instruments for real estate to raise money in the capital market.
Any other questions?
You mentioned co-living and you're doing that. Can you talk a little bit about numbers and how that, because in Mumbai that's tough to get right. How
It seems.
Yeah, so I think that of course it would work in the central town, but you'll have to find areas where costs are lower to make it work. But it will work because the rent standards is there. Like now, how is WeWork working? Similarly, there will be extracted balance. Honestly, frankly, I'm the wrong guy to put the numbers because we're also dealers just coming in, we're looking into that area, but the business market seems huge for it.
Yeah.
And I think that in Bombay also it's much better to do it because the Bombay people are used to living. So we're making a mid-level apartment. Normally we're not here to do luxury housing. So people in Bangalore find a 900 square feet 2-bedroom not good enough. Yeah. They wanted 1200 square feet. They wanted 1200 square feet 2-bedroom. They're okay with the 1353 bedroom. In your 900 in Bombay, the guy can afford to pay that much. What the other thing is, so this rentable space will come as single units and you have other facilities. So just imagine that you're selling, normally what's your 1-bedroom size, 600 square feet? No. 450, 400. But if you sell that guy a 400 square feet flat, you cut it down to even 350. But you give him the facility that I come to visit him. He can actually book a room and watch TV with me in a common room, which is booked for him. Or he can go and he can bring his booze and sit in a room and drink with me, which is a bar. He can have a decent sized living room where his wife can cook the food and he can entertain friends and his house space remains for his personal life. Now, that's the concept which will change. And frankly, guys, there's so many to do with design. If you walk into a WeWork, there's nothing in design. Unfortunately, we in our country are not very design oriented. The design of an auto hasn't changed in 40 years. We just look at a standing example. So, if you go to WeWork, what is it? My own son takes space from me at $100 rent, makes another $100 rent. But what does he do? His design allows per person 48 to 52 square feet. They have a science in how many size meeting rooms get used more, how much gets used, because if you go to the WeWork office in New York, they have 1,400 people working on your technology. They can tell you that in any WeWork, where one bulb is gone, where a leakage is happening, anywhere in the world, from one command center. This is your technology. So they're opening a building every 5 days somewhere in the world. Each minimum WeWork size is 80,000, 250,000, 400,000. Every 5 days. Now this is something you ask me, of course, but when I talk to my kids, they think that it's doable, it can be done, they can build something like that, but that's the difference between a generation of mine which probably doesn't deserve an iPhone because you hardly use the facility of the iPhone. The other buys a cheaper phone. At least this iPhone, the taxi I can take out everything, whatever happens. The rather use a cheap Nokia phone or something like that. So I'm saying that it's an age of technology. So I was recently in Bombay, sitting on a panel and somebody asked technology, and I said to the lady first only, to the guy that, you have builders sitting on 50 years plus here, you have some 35, 40-year-old guys sitting at least. Because I can't believe the answers each developer gave about technology. I just couldn't believe it. So I gave an example that we need technology like how Uber has used, or one guy turns around and said, but we can't keep losing money as Uber. Hello, I'm not talking about losing money. Technology is how to access customers. Technology is not about losing money. Of course, you can't lose money. So that is the level of understanding of technology in people of my age. So the use of technology, who's your correct customer, who wants to buy, who lives within that area, and guys, whatever said and done, there's going to come a time where you'll have to sell a flat and take 10% advance and 90% will give you the key. You better be prepared for that. Otherwise, this 25 will become 12. Half this market will, 11% will disappear. You have to plan with your father or whatever it is, look at your financial in such a way that you rather have a X amount of equity, which is your own money, and debt, and you build the system. So you have to do your math correctly. And you find that whatever the elderly people have done in the past, if your dad had done it correctly, instead of making 20 buildings and making the same money, you would have made the same money in 5 buildings. If he had stood the first place only and done it correctly, you would have made the same amount of money he made in 20 buildings. I think you go on all night.
Just coming on that, so are you seeing that trend in a lot of, even Bangalore, where people are preferring to buy closer to competition, or it's a general thing across India?
People are smart at management. You see, nowadays, when I grew up, my father's investors were all guys who ran a textile shop but put 90% money in real estate. He came and bought 5 flats here, there, and all that. You buy some industrial gala, you do this, that, everything like that. So everybody's 90% businessman's wealth was in real estate. Now it's no more like that. Now people become a little smart. They want to put something in fixed return. They want to put in some money somewhere else. So in our REIT, we were surprised that HNIs had a huge amount of money. That DMart guy took 250 crores. Cyrus Pullampala put one check 500 crores. And let a lot of families put 30 crores, 40 crores, 50 crores, like that. A lot of them put. But it's in olden days, you would have bought a building. You got 3 floors in a building at the booking level and sold it. I mean, you ask the dad, nobody would care. My father used to say that shit, you have land, you don't need money for construction, you don't go to the bank. They never went to the bank to borrow. I actually, till 93, 94, also never borrowed. Then all these bank because you come and say, you take money, and then take the money and go and buy land. You buy land, and then the situation came where the land price, interest rates went up, and the land price went down. So you have this black hole getting created. You don't see it. And then came our family separation, and then I realized, shit, I thought I was an intelligent guy, I was a dumb idiot, losing money. But all always say it's like, you go to Las Vegas, you only remember the times you made money. You don't remember the times you lose money. So real estate is pretty much like that. You'll always, you sit and drink and you only remember, I bought this for so much, I sold. But hello, already 3 leaves, you got screwed. You don't want to think about that. So we've then developed a practice which maybe you should do actually, is that every 3 months, you must put your finance guys in one room and look at your balance sheet. This will help you not to see suddenly a big hole one day. And my dad did, so I'm sure your dads are doing it, is that they have a habit of taking a notepad and writing, check, this is in one room. But actually when you go to do the accounts and you go deep into it, it doesn't work like this. So you think that you're going to make 50 crores in a building, you might be surprised that you land up making some 2.5, 3 crores or 5 crores. You just pay for the electricity and your petrol running up and down. It happens in a lot of projects. That if you don't pay an eye to an exact last penny from the name board to what exactly the whole project costs. So I think that's another good practice. I also found out my failure of keeping an eye on losses, that every 3 months you must relook at everything. And even that guy on a video, right? You have to mix both your accounts. That's the real picture. So to see what you actually are worth and what you do. So designing a building, getting the market, all of this, managing your money and your finance is the most key. So that you don't need to be some fancy educated in some business school and all that. You just need to have practical sense and then I say it for Sindhi, but it works for Gujarati also. They say some people all their life try to be smart, intelligent and some of them are born to choose. I normally say that as Sindhi. Any other aspect of it?
Maybe something apart from work. What are your hobbies? What else do you spend your time on lately or you were spending before?
So I do a lot of sports. I spend, to me it's my work and my family. So those are two things that, it's my people. I think that's another aspect where I think that in today's times you have people working for you, you speak to them well, you respect them, you get a lot out of them. So it's all about people. Alone, you can be the smartest guy, have ideas, but it's all about teamwork, which will make you successful. So basically, I would have, so if I wasn't coming here to, on this thing from tomorrow, yesterday I was from Bombay going off to Singapore, so I'm actually flying to Singapore in the night. Thanks to you guys, I can't take the Singapore airline at 11 o'clock, so I'm flying some Scoot Airlines at 12:30. The budget airline, but I thought, because this is going on too long, I don't want to disappoint you guys and disappear. So I'm actually in Singapore all the weekend. So I spend time with my kids, my family. I live on the outskirts. And my kids go ride, my boys ride also. So we go cross country riding. So most of my life revolves around my family and my work. And I have 3 of my kids working, so there's enough sibling competition. They're always doing something or the other. But otherwise, we do a lot of CSR, but frankly, I don't do it myself so much. We have a team, so we do a lot of rural schooling education. So we adopt a lot of government schools and turn them around and provide extra teachers, books, all that. Because our belief is that if we don't educate our rural population, we are zero. And I saw this in Russia, where I found that the salary scales in Russia, like, same $300, $400, $500, but people for some reason live well, dressed well. So we have a lot of big place in my company also. We have people that, I'm very particular that people are groomed well, they exercise or their clothes are importance to all this, and gives a very strong projection to the world outside. Just building nails are cut. So we have even for our lower staff, we have a lot of grouping sessions. So that's how important etiquette. Because I saw in Russia that they dress up well, everything is perfect, but the same salary like India. The ruble and rupee is pretty much same. But the only difference was that in Russia till 11th grade is compulsory education. So I'm sure you guys, whatever you learned actually till your 11th, 12th grade is the most key while going forward in life. And all your pillars, foundation is laid at that time. So I think that when we don't educate our people, all our problems is only because of hygiene. All comes related from education. I mean today also now, when you fly and you get out of the plane and get into the toilet, so how many people leave the toilet without washing their hands? I mean, this is small observation, right? So that's something. So I'm always changing things like that. I'm looking at all these kind of things, but otherwise I'm not one of those. I'm not doing any extraordinary hobby which I have. Once in a while, some word somewhere, or hiking somewhere. I like to party well, drink well. One of those guys will stay and do nothing like that.
So on that note, where do you recommend we go partying?
So there's Thursday. So there's in there's a place called UB City.
Yeah.
Where are you staying?
On
So go to UB City. There's a place. There's a place called Shiro's. There's there's a place called Sanchez, which are using. Both belong to me. But they are good places to go there. If you're going there, I can speak to them.
We have an early morning tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
That's how we make money.
Tomorrow night will be otherwise we give them Siddharth's number. Siddharth also in Sri Lanka, right? We call Naveen only, he'll organize it. You can call Naveen. He'll organize it. You can drink out the house. Over there. So my older son actually started those two restaurants when he came back from college.
Okay.
He wanted a year before joining me to set up the restaurants. And then after a year, he came and joined me, and I was surprised actually because I thought he was standing there doing everything himself. So he, hired the people, everything. He went to borrow money from HDFC. They charged him 14% interest. So he came to me and said, "Dad, they're charging me 14% interest." So I said, "Okay, I'll give you money for 14%." So we gave him money for 14%. We gave like 4 crore 65 lakhs that time to set up these two restaurants. And then business was doing well. Then one day he came to me and said that, our company valuation is so it's about like 9 crores, we make so much money. So why don't you take 50% equity from us and fuck your money? So I landed up with 50% equity in that Sanchez. Then now, so we had 50% equity, Karan had 25, his core partner was Siddharth, so he's got 25. Then now we converted that company into we use it for hospitality in our projects, to manage our food courts, and also sometimes you need to make a building lobby where you need a coffee shop, but it's not going to make money. It's going to lose 50,000. It's just like a showpiece, But for the lobby to look nice, it's a nice fancy coffee shop. So we want it to be done well. So this company does all that, and we pay the losses for those kind of places. And they manage our food. So overall they make money. So that's why you find a lot of young people over there. So it's nice. It's an open area. It's food also. So and then Sanchez is Chiro's is the same hard rock
From Bombay.
Yeah. So actually that also again is owned by a friend of mine, and the hard rock went bankrupt. So we built them out and then bought a silo and all this. The whole thing was owned by us.
Oh, wow, man.
The Bombay silo, all the hard rock silos all over the country. So just to clear them out, and because I think Prem GA fund put in 140 crores and everything went. They lost everything. And as a PE, these guys were doing well, but you know the PE came in. So this is where I say this whole kira of valuation. You know, they took the money from him, and that guy said, "Okay, I'm paying 140. You have to open so many more restaurants. You have to do this. You have to do that." So they opened all the restaurants, started losing money. So in the end, what happened is they shut all the restaurants where they used Premji's money. We bought Premji out for just for 10 crores, which also I told him I'll pay him after 12 months of running. So they lost 130 crores, we got 10 crores after 12 months. I transferred all the shares in the first year. We started running it again and putting it back into place. But it's not it's only my friend of mine just to help him out, but it's so I think even the Hard Rock Cafe here is pretty good. It's in a good heritage building. So originally I rented it to him. At that time also he wanted me to be a partner, and I said, you know, I've got 3 boys. I don't want to own a bar and all that because boys will be standing there and buying free drinks for people and all that. So now that they are old enough and they're quite stable, touch wood, so then it's okay. Now they don't have the time to go to the bar. So maybe that's a good thing. Tell Naveen to organize it for you.
Just a few rapid fire questions we have, not related to real estate before we end the session. Number one, who do you idolize?
I don't know.
No one can get answer.
I really actually don't have any particular
Or a role, I mean a role model side. Or some people that you look up.
So after the person I look up to most is Mr. Parak actually.
And second, who do you think are the Amitabh, Shah Rukh, Salman and Amir of the Indian real estate?
They're all the Delhi boys, you know.
All the camera we will get.
Just 2 more. If not a developer, then what would you think you would be?
Mafia.